calling customer service.
Yes, ma'am, I understand. You paid to buy your cell phone. But if you are unable to make your monthly payments, your service will be discontinued. Now, I can assist. No, ma'am. I assure you the relationship with my mother is purely platonic. Hold, please. It's not a bad job, all in all. The pay is astounding, and if you don't like some of your co-workers, all you have to do is wait a week and they'll have all quit by then. One needs to develop a thick skin to work at this job. Luckily, I think my years of killing orcs has really aided me in my career. Now, ma'am, you're going to have to calm down if we're going to do business.
Andy?
I hired Andy a few years back when I was doing renovations on the store. The job had finished and he just kept showing up and organizing the shelves, so he's been working here ever since. He's probably the best at organizing the inventory, and he's willing to take comic books in lieu of overtime payments.
I like comic books, because in comic books, it's okay to be big and strong. Tell you what I don't like, kids with sticky fingers in comic book stores. And kids that don't know the alphabet. I mean, Excalibur and the Look, I got a lot of work to do wiping off chocolate syrup and whatnot. It'd be a lot easier if you weren't looking over my shoulder.
Brian and I have been selling door-to-door products for the last couple months now. Ever since we announced the wedding, we've had to find as many little ways of making money as possible. This by no means replaces our day jobs, but it's a great way of supplementing an income. I mean, in the last couple weeks, Brian and I have become the leading sales couple in cutting-edge women's hygiene products.
It's a good job, really. It beats the fast food industry, that's for sure.
Welcome to Pita Palace. Can I take your order? I've been working at Pita Palace to help pay for art school. I don't really care about the job, but somehow I've made Employee of the Month 3 times.
Yeah, I see Samantha as a work in progress. A girl like that has lots of potential. But her customer service skills leave much to be desired, but her skills on the grill more than make up for her shortcomings.
Ever since my mom passed away, Dad's been needing a full-time care worker. I never realized how much work she did when she was around. It only took a few night courses to get certified, but now that I am, I can look after Dad full-time and get paid for it. Sometimes I get stuck around the house a little more often than I'd like to be, but the job's not without its perks. Every morning we share a glass of tomato juice, and Dad shares with me his dungeon crafting tips and techniques.
Well, you know, the problem with this new generation of dungeon crawl players is that they've been raised on video games. Instead of relying on their imaginations, they lazily leech off the creative energies of some computer programmer. Merlin has a lot to handle being a dungeon crafter in this day and age, but I've given him some tips that'll break his group of whiny prima donna players into shape.